Hello. Check my levels. Scotty Ben's in the house. Few lurkers behind there watching. Few on Facebook. A few on TikTok. A few on YouTube. Welcome to Dimension Zero, guys. It is Wednesday night. The 26th of August. This is the last Wednesday of the dog days of summer. Boy, you sure feel it, right? Before we start, guys, please.
So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all.
Adama. I give you Adama. Little bit of Adama. That's our rally cry.
So say we all. So say we all.
That is the Dimension Zero rally cry right there, my friends. So, you know, it's 2020. Yes. Let me put these comments on here. I'm going to there's a few things to talk about. I mean, depends where we go. How, you know, I want to talk about the entire world of science fiction from frickin' stupid ass Hollywood, okay? I do want to talk about that because it's pissing me off. I don't know if it's pissing me off because I never really get angry. But as a screenwriter, someone who spent 20 years in frickin' Hollywood, we get a puppet episode? Yeah. After the four garbage episodes, basically, I mean, episode 2 of Star Trek was, you know, you didn't have to puke after that one. I mean, after the first episode, I mean, but the puppet episode, the puppet episode, you kidding me? Is this what it's come down to? This is the best ideas in science fiction? What do we got in science fiction? Shit, I'll take AI-made films over most Hollywood production these days. Yeah, you know what? I was watching Star Wars Theory. What's his name? You know, he's out there doing stuff. What he's doing is very expensive, but he's out there doing stuff, and it could be. I think it's better what Star Wars is putting out, minus the woke. Oh dear God, minus the frickin' woke. Did you watch Lanterns? Did you watch Lanterns? I mean, there was a little bit in there where what's her name, little lady who screwed Jon Stewart, talking about white men think they got privilege. White men think they got privilege. What's your white man doing? I don't know. What's your white man doing? Imagine if you said that about the black man. Hey, what's your black man doing? Like it's ownership. What's your white man doing? What's your white man doing? Just freaking stupid, you know? This is the mindset of screenwriters. Really? And look, episode 2 of Lanterns was absolutely freaking garbage. It makes no sense. Nothing makes sense in Lanterns. It's like if you are Hal Jordan and you're going somewhere with your ring and you look at your ring, you got like, oh shit, I got 5% power. Maybe I'll take my lantern. Maybe I'm just thinking, just an idea. Maybe I'll take my lantern to, you know, charge up my, but no, I won't take my lantern. And these rings, so at the end of the episode, he goes flying across the universe. I don't know how many light years away that planet is, right? But I'm thinking 5% left in the Green Lantern ring is enough to go 2,000 kilometers to frickin' California, you stupid dumbass. Lanterns, you frickin', where are these screenwriters coming from? Stupidville, stupid land. Stupid land. As a screenwriter, I'm telling you, man. I watch these stupid and I got some street cred. I think I'm actually the most winningest screenwriter on the film festival circuit. I mean, I've won all over the world. I won in some of the largest film festivals. My screenplays never sold one. Never frickin' sold one. I owe them all because I'm going to produce them all. That's why Dimension Zero and Pop Rages. That's what this is all about. Part of getting to that point of me producing my own award-winning screenplays. That's a big... I don't want freaking Hollywood. Look at what Hollywood... What's the best idea they got? Right? What's the best idea they got? Well, I guess we're going to have to bring back Robert Downey Jr., I guess. Any other ideas in the room? We'll bring back old man Iron Man. We'll ask, Chris Evans to come back. Any other ideas in the room? Eternals 2? No. Ironheart 2? No. Black Captain America, Super America 2? No. We tried that. What is going on? And so they get two little winners, right? Two little winners. They get Spider-Man out there because the public is so thirsty for something. It's like, give me something. Right? We're so thirsty for anything. We'll take anything that's half decent. And look, Spider-Man was pretty good from a screenwriting perspective. You know what? I'm gonna do. We're gonna go through some polls tonight. And I do want to know, and if you guys agree with me, and I'm going to do a poll on Dimension Zero. They rode the short bus. Can I take the short bus sometimes too. Is this Scout's honor? Scout's honor. I take the short bus. I remember when I used to play World of Warcraft a lot. If I start playing video games again, I have such an addictive personality. It's no bueno. So I was at a guild. I was at a guild called the Short Bus. The Short Bus for about a year, 2 years. The guild was called the Short Bus, and I was in. I mean, look, a lot of people will agree it suits me just fine. Yeah, look, I'll hang. Those are good people. I'll tell you what. You know what? The people that ride the short bus, they're good. Those are good freaking people. They are. They really are. Yvette, I have a great series, and it's original. The question is, how do I get someone to take a look at the book? Oh, so now, Yvette, oh geez. Well, you said it's a book, so if it's a book, you've written a book, and you think it's a good story. So here's the problem: no one's going to read a book. If it's a book, no one in Hollywood is going to read a book. You know how it starts in Hollywood is a log line. It's a log line. That's how it starts. Literally, the one or two sentence. It's a series. No one's going to read a series. Unless you've already got, George R.R. Martin level popularity, right? No, look, even me, with all of my screenplay victories in film festivals around the world, trying to get in to speak to someone of value and credibility. But even then, the writers are kind of like, trash. What do? I'm a writer. You're trash. Especially nowadays, right? Look at what's going on in Hollywood, right? Puppet shows. They're doing the puppet shows. Holy shit.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you are! You're garbage!
So Yvette, so if you're looking at Hollywood, first off, I'll give you a little bit of advice. First off, no one's going to read novels, right? It takes time. These studio execs, people, it's called the elevator pitch. An elevator pitch, you get 5 seconds. You read the log line. It's a one or two sentence basically on IMDb, right? On IMDb, you'll see at the very top, you'll see a one sentence thing that describes your entire story. You can't sell you can't sell the series. Don't sell anyone on your series. You got to sell someone on one idea, one concept. One concept. And if you want it to turn into a movie, you got to adapt it to a screenplay, and that takes a screenwriter. Unless you learn how to screenwrite. It's like, yeah, Yvette, it's hard, honestly. It's hard. And you got to try and get sales for your series. What if you have a track record with some sales? Look at Critical Drinker, right? Critical Drinker wrote a bunch of novels. Even he, as popular as he is now, no one buys them. I think he just did a comic book as well, right? Didn't he just do a comic book? No, I don't think anyone bought the comic book. I mean, I got nothing against the Critical Drinker. I don't. What's his name? I forgot his name. He always wears sunglasses. I got sunglasses. He always wears sunglasses, right? Imagine one day you will come on live either on Dimension Zero or Pop Rageous. And I'll be sitting here like this. I got the sunglasses on. I'll be like the Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Right? I don't know. He doesn't like showing his eyes. He doesn't. Critical Drinker. He just like he doesn't like showing his eyes. Tonight it's unfiltered. It's unscripted. Totally. That's tonight's theme. It's August 26th. It's the last freaking Wednesday of summer. Labor Day is September 7th. The NFL starts very shortly, very soon. September 9th, I think it starts, right? Something like that. The summer is, Yvette, I know. It's hard getting through. There are a lot of magnificent, amazing scripts and screenplays that never get anywhere. They get buried. They get absolutely buried in Hollywood. Hollywood is shrinking. It's gone. Look, Hollywood is done. I got a friend right now who's trying to pitch, and he has some success. I don't want to say his name, but he's had some success. He did a movie with Scarlett Johansson. One of the very first movies with Scarlett Johansson, he did this movie. And he's a good guy. He's actually a pretty good writer. I haven't read the script that he's pitching, but he's in Hollywood pitching it. I talked to one of my friends a couple of nights ago from Vegas. Great guy, director, right? He's one of my mates from New Zealand, right? He's one of my mates from New Zealand. I love New Zealand people. I get along with New Zealand people so well. I do. I even told my buddy I should move down there. He goes, "Oh, mate. You kidding me? You go down to New Zealand, it's like a shit show down there, mate. It's all turned to hell. New Zealand, unless you're a millionaire going down in New Zealand, it's no way, mate. No way. You got to stay away, mate." Like, all right, I'll stay away. What? Where did I see that? What? You look like Cousin Eddie. With those on, what on? Hold on, what the? I like watching Critical Drinker too. I don't mind him. Look, I'm a screenwriter. I write stuff, right? He's written novels. I don't think they've been overly successful. He's a better critic than he is a writer. He's entertaining. And that's what YouTube is all about. Look, even what I do, this is show business. This isn't a news desk. Welcome to Channel 4-5. News at 7. I mean, this is as much, right? I know I think I'm with you. I'm with you, Scotty. I enjoy what I do find with critical drinkers sometimes, and I totally understand too, because when you're doing a review, it sounds like, geez, I wrote this for 2 or 3 reviews before this. I think you write the same thing in different words when when the pacing isn't good, when the characters aren't developed well. You kind of look for different ways to say the same thing, right? And look, it's a you agree or disagree. You can agree with me or disagree with me. That's you got to keep making the same crap. That's what Hollywood is doing. They just keep recycling, right? It's. Can you imagine 30 years from now, Top Gun's 12? Look at Top. Welcome. Hold on a second. I got something for you guys.
Welcome to Top Gun 12.
I would like to start. I would like to start at Top Gun 12. Unfortunately, I might be too old to star in Top Gun 12. I might be a little bit too old. Guys, I got to show you this. you will die laughing. Look at this. Let me find, where is this? It's right here, right? Yeah, no, it's right there. Yeah. Okay, look at this. Are you ready? Are you ready for a good laugh? I'm about to lift your entire freaking day up, okay? This is freaking awesome. This is so awesome. I know this is what we do here at Dimension Zero, science fiction, fantasy. This is what we do here. This is what we're good at. Okay, let me share this. I don't want to be there though. I want to be in the bottom right, like that. There we go. Look at that. You see the doggies, right? Watch this. This will, if this doesn't brighten your day, I'm telling you, nothing will. Look at him. I love dogs. If you don't like dogs, you're like too good. All right. Yeah. All right. That's what. There we go. That's the fucking. I saw that. That's it. I gotta show this. I fucking love dogs. I might play that later on. After, you know what? I might play that again. If I play that again in 45 minutes, it's only because I had to.
Yeah, baby. Look at me.
Cheers, my friends. Cheers to your Wednesday evening. Welcome to Dimension Zero. My name is Danny Alex. We're hanging out with my buds. We've got Scotty, Benfeister, Yvette. Who else is hanging out in the chat? A lot of, we got a lot of chatting. I do want to read out, and I promise though, because when people do join as members, and there's some, I have not given that distinction yet. Where is it? I want to read out. So on Facebook, so the people that have purchased the memberships, because I did. I want to do a little readout here. Okay, why is that not moving? Oh, there we go. Okay, James Kane on Facebook. James Kane, my friend, he is a member of the Zero Nation. Andy Harris, Edward Bugar. Edward Bugar. You got to be careful with that last name. Mark Melberg, Coulter Hunt, Billy Brindle, Tarneet Singh Sangha, Curtis Goosen. You're a goose. You silly goose. I know you've probably had that a lot in your life, and I promise never to do it again, Curtis. Lisa Grundy, Alan Herbig, Edwin Moore, Ben Delzell? Ben Delzell? Mike Costner Sr. You're a senior. Right on. Liana Zarnurin. I hope I get the last names right. Liana Zarnurin. Thank you for being a member over there on Facebook. Renee Grimes, Paul D. Berry, and William Hermelin over there on Facebook. I have a subscribers only video coming out either tomorrow or Friday for the subscribers on Facebook. But that's the subscriber list. On YouTube, look, we're growing on YouTube, but I gotta read out the peeps on YouTube. We got Rob Robinson, Luke RJH Augustine, and Ernest Miles. He's the very first dude on YouTube who became a member. Ernest Miles, part of the Zero Nation on YouTube. I do mention that, I bring, I'll read your name out. Those are all my peeps on Zero Nation, plus everyone else that just hangs out and talks. I got some good friends. I do. I got some good friends on YouTube. I do. Prost out. I'm going to show your image tonight. I figured you'd like my versus images I sent you on Messenger. Yes, I did. I actually took the one. I want to show you what I did, Ben Feister. I want to show you what I did. I'm going to show that one, the last one you sent me. I am Scotty's Wild. I'm almost a senior. So am I, buddy. So am I. I actually had to give someone my ID because they didn't believe how old I was. I had to put my driver's license out. They didn't believe I was turning 59. I guess that's a compliment, right? I guess that's a compliment. So I had to, guys, I had two of my neighbors. Hold on. Prost. Skull. Scotty. You got it. Cheers. A little bit of red wine helps the soul. I kid you not when I tell you. Two neighbors, 2 doors down on either side, right across. One guy's got Christmas lights on this massive tree. It's like 40 feet high. So I go to the gym. at like 3:30. I think I went at 3:35 a.m. in the morning. And I step out. Dude's got his Christmas lights on. This was yesterday and today. And the guy across the street's got his blue-green light Christmas lights. I've seen Christmas lights already. 2 of them. Not to mention Halloween. I'll tell you, man, Halloween will be here like that. It will. Yeah. What? Small segue. Tim Curry, man, we lost another good... Tim Curry. We also lost Dolly Parton. We lost, and what interesting thing, that Tim Curry, no way. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, did he pass? August 25th. Wow, yes. He was the, yes. Tim Curry, I did not know that Tim Curry passed. But Tim Curry has gone to the other side with Chuck Norris, Dolly Parton, a lot of. Look, it all comes, right? We are all mortal, except me. I'll probably live to 50,000. I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. 50,000. That's what I'm shooting for. 50,000. So. Yeah. Yep. Don't blink. You'll miss it. 2 in 2 days. Yes, that is correct. So that's I wanted to. I had to read the subscribers on there. So what else? I also got Ben Feister, if you guys, I did a video, I think about 4 months ago on Dr. Manhattan. I mean, I love the movie The Watchmen. If you haven't watched The Watchmen, not the TV series, you don't watch the TV series. I'm talking about the movie The Watchmen. The movie. Right, Ben Feister? Scotty, have you watched it? The Watchmen, the movie, is fantastic. Zack Snyder. He could do it. He could when he doesn't write. Yvette, you gotta see it, honey. You gotta see it. I highly recommend The Watchmen. It is one of Zack Snyder's peak accomplishments, along with 300, and I think I'm one of the people that believe the Snyderverse is underrated. If you watch Batman v Superman, it has got some classic moments in it. Is it a perfect movie? No, but I do not understand as a screenwriter some people's militants. I think some people just become militant because other people are militant. They're told to be angry at it, so I'm angry at it too. There's a lot of parrots and there's a lot of followers out there on YouTube. There's a lot of parrots and there's a lot of followers. A lot of them. 300, yes. 300 is still an awesome watch. You want to watch a great movie? You watch 300. You want to watch a great movie? You watch Tropic Thunder. You want to watch a great movie? You watch Gangs of New York. You want to watch a great movie? You watch 2001: A Space Odyssey, Tombstone, Braveheart, Gladiator. There's so many movies. I almost finished watching Constantine. Remember Constantine? Keanu Reeves. Great movie, especially for its time, right? I think it was 2005. Constantine came out. I fell asleep before the end. Power movies, fucking hate power movies. Yeah.
So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all.
Adama. We got a little bit of a little bit of an agenda. I did want to show the dogs though. The dogs were high up in my agenda. Like we're Dimension Zero. We do sci-fi. This is science fiction fantasy. I am expanding. I think I mentioned it once. I am taking Dimension Zero and sort of broadening it out further into the algorithm likes Star Trek, Battlestar, Star Wars. But I want to get it out there more into the, start talking about some of these things, dealing with not just movie reviews, but even like some of the science behind, maybe it's fake science. Oh, it's fake science. it's definitely fake science. But even when you take a look at the Flash, right? What happens with what if the Flash didn't have the Speed Force? What would happen? It would be pretty ugly. Wait, what? What? Today is National Dog Day? It is. Guys, I didn't know. It's National Dog Day. Oh my God. Give it up. Give it up for the doggies. Give it up for the I wish I knew. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Okay. I get it. So it is, Scotty. It is. Yeah. Yes. Harrison Ford. Losing Harrison Ford is going to be a tough one. That's going to be. Look, he still looks good. Did you see Ridley Scott the other day? I mean, Ridley Scott at 86 looks really good. Maybe Blade Runner 2099 wasn't the best idea. You know, look, if you got a classic, if you got one of the best movies ever made, and I will argue that Blade Runner is one of the best movies ever made. You don't need to screw it up. You don't need to mess with it. You don't need to frack it up, as they say in Battlestar Galactica. Don't mess it up. Don't. You know, I think we had a problem with Facebook. Facebook sometimes screws up. Are we live on Facebook? Why? Oh, okay, it's not showing. Yeah, there is something wrong. Facebook screws up all the time. Drives me. I don't get it with StreamYard. Can I fix it? Can I do something? Streaming professional dashboard. I don't think I can. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I can't. You have to click. Yeah, you have to click on it. It's not showing as a box. All right. That's fine. We'll work it out. But national. Let's get back. Can we get back to the dogs? This is major. Okay. I will. Look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, that'll work just like that. Yeah. Update there. So here we go. How does that feel? Yeah. Can we see more? We just need more dog videos. There we go. I love how they turn their heads, right? Look at that. Look, what? Who? Oh, that looks adorable. Oh, that's adorable. That is freaking adorable. Adorbs. That's just adorable. That is adorable. It's just waiting for the bus. Fell asleep. What? Yeah. Oh, that's not a dog. Have you seen the husky? I hope you find something that makes you smile. Oh my God! Yeah. I don't know. Is that? No, that couldn't. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. There we go. Oh, that golden retriever, right? Golden retriever. There he is. Oh, or there she is. Oh, poor little girl. Oh, come on. Oh no. I got it. Yeah, dogs. It is National Dog Day. It's so good, so good. Yeah, we got back to that way. There we go. But there's lots of dogs. That's not golden retrievers, gorgeous dogs. And the husky, like there's a lot of dogs. But anyway, it's National Dog Day. That is our ode. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you very much for like pointing that out because that is absolutely awesome.
Hail the victorious dead.
Oh boy! Oh boy! It's gonna be it's gonna be a Slack show. It is. It's the last Wednesday of August, the dog days, and you could feel the dog days, right? Can you not feel the dog days of summer? Like literally, I totally understand why National Dog Day is in the dog days of summer. It makes sense. Harrison Ford is in my view, but just another action film legend. Harrison Ford is a generational hero. He is. I was just actually thinking about Harrison Ford today, trying to equate anyone even close to Harrison Ford today. There's nobody. Granted, there's very few actors, actresses that have made a huge impact. So let's hear your thoughts on my versus pick. We'll get to it. We're getting there. we'll get there, my friend. And yeah, we got a little bit of smiles. I guess I got when I scratch like I got to get my leg going, right? I got to get a little scratchy watchy. Liam Neeson is fun actor, great actor. There's very little that I don't like him in, right? Liam Neeson's one of those actors where there's not much you do not like him in. He's even if he does a bad movie, you like Liam Neeson in the movie, right? That's kind of like the somewhat interesting thing with Liam. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. I try, when I watch the streams back, the next day you watch it. It's one. Humans are like inclined to is such an important word in the human vocabulary, especially live, and I don't like saying it. I should get zapped every time I say it. Like that'll stop me, right? Like a Bart caller. I got an caller. Get an Star Trek guys. Did you watch the episode with the puppets? Star Trek, I'm telling you, man, Star Trek is absolutely. Are we late enough in the stream that I could start swearing? Yeah. Okay. Star Trek is absolutely in the shitter. Okay, it is in the shitter. Star Trek is done. It's done. Its ratings are so low. There are so few people watching Star Trek, especially after the puppet show. So Star Trek the Puppet Show. Now, did you watch the Puppet Show, episode 5? Did you watch it? Oh, let me pull it up on this one here. This is just a little sprinkling of it's unbelievable. It is shocking what Star Trek has turned into. And all of these people that say they like it, look, very few of them. You met Captain Kirk at Comic-Con. Okay, now I'm jealous. Muppets are absolutely hysterical. Looks funny, yeah. Muppets. Let me put this there. Yeah. Yeah, it is so bad. And of course, how they rationalize it, Spock wakes up, it's a dream, right? It's a dream. It doesn't matter. It's Star Trek with frickin' puppets. Doesn't matter. You still did it. You did it. This was your best idea. You're writing, where's all the strange new worlds? Like we're 5 episodes in to Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I'm thinking, where are all the strange new worlds? Let me share this. Let me share this. So here's a sprinkling. Here's just a sprinkling. Oh, I'm going to let me make myself. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here. Yes, please update layout. So this is just a small sprinkling. This is Star Trek. Remember, this is Star Trek. Anyone who is a science fiction nerd, such as I, this is what it's turned into. Now, we just got a season of Starfleet Academy. We just got Section 31. We just got Star Trek Discovery. And now we're relegated to having to deal with this. Whereas look at Captain Pike here. Look at Captain fucking Pike. If in 1998 I showed you this picture and I would say this is what Star Trek is going to turn into, right here, this will be the evolution of Star Trek. You would have looked at me and you would have punched me. You would have said, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" Yes, this is Star Trek. This is Star Trek Episode 5, The Puppets, where all of a sudden so basically what happens, so you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So basically what happens is Spock is out there putting I forgot exactly why, putting these boys out, and he's out in the shuttlecraft. And they start the whole thing off with the transporter, and Scotty has got this doll for some reason, but it's supposed to implant the idea into Spock's head, about this whole idea of dolls. You have to have something, right? You have to have a catalyst, right? So as a screenwriter, you think, well, how does Spock get the idea of these Muppets? Well, Scotty had one because he's doing tests. he's doing tests with the transporter. And so that's how he lays the egg, then into Spock's mind. And what is shocking to me, they only get, I think, 8 episodes. They waste one of the episodes. So you're supposed to be Strange New Worlds. We're still waiting for the Strange New Worlds. Like we've had a Casablanca episode, we've had an Event Horizon episode, we've had the dinosaur episode, and we've had the hallucination, the breathe the air and it's mushrooms episode. And now we've had the puppets. It's just another gimmick. And this is the problem. It's just a gimmick. It's just gimmick after gimmick, because these writers have no understanding of science fiction. If you're going to write science fiction, you have to know science. You have to know about the universe. You have to know about magnetars. You have to know about, black holes and all these sort of manifestations of certain various theories. Even get into quantum science, quantum physics, understand 0-point energy. There could be an amazing full season timeline about 0-point energy, because they use antimatter, right? Antimatter is highly inefficient. Why? Because antimatter is only a battery. You don't find lakes of antimatter and go harvest antimatter. You got to put energy into antimatter, and you will lose most of the energy. So if you get 30% of 100% of energy that goes in, if you get 30% in to antimatter, because we're getting like 0.00001%, right? That's what we're getting right now. It is a highly inefficient way, and that's why Battlestar Galactica and Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica uses Tillium. They just go and dig it up, right? It's right there. And then whatever they do, they ignite it, and Tillium is 120 million times more energy than TNT. Coaxium, which is hypermatter, is millions of times more energetic than antimatter. This is why Star Wars weapons do what they do. They are freaking insane, because their energy output is millions of times higher than Star Trek. Is it ridiculous? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, the ships would burn up in a split second. Could you imagine? And imagine this. You go out for a run. You're in Phoenix. 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 47 Celsius. And you're running. You go for a run. But there's no air. There's no air blowing on you. And when you stop and you put a fan on, no air hits you. Nothing. That's what it would feel like in space. But take that to 5 million degrees. Not 120 degrees. Take it to 5 million degrees with no air. You got a problem, right? You got a big problem. I don't know how we got onto that, but was it something with Strange New Worlds? Yeah. But anyway, that's part of the. There was a reason I went down that rabbit. I did. I chased a bone. I'll do it again. The puppet transformation makes no sense. Now, I wrote this down because a lot of people look, and this is why. This is where I will actually defend Star Trek. I will defend the puppet episode. I will for this. A lot of people that would say, well, the puppets don't make sense. Well, you didn't watch the puppet episode till the end. It does make sense because Spock wakes up. And it's like, oh, I dreamt about puppets. Yeah, so it makes sense. Right? It makes sense. From that perspective. Otherwise, it's a stupid episode. The Orions come and they hijack it. And again, in every episode, it's a female. And it's a female. The main character that's introduced is a female. In every episode, it's a female. In every single one. All 5 episodes, the three in episode 1 were all female. The 2 or 3 in episode 2 were all females. All of them. Every character that's introduced is actually a female. It's mind-blowing. There are no male characters that are ever introduced. It's shocking. The story exists only to support the gimmick. So they think of a gimmick. So right, the last one was black and white, Casablanca style. So the series just exists to support these gimmicky, stupid, ridiculous episodes. It has nothing to do with Star Trek. It has nothing to do with Strange New Worlds. It's stupid. And this is why Star Trek fans, there's a few sprinkling left, but these are people, I would argue there's very few people left that are actual purists, Star Trek fans that are watching Star Trek. There's very few. The comedy is boring, repetitive, and it's childish. The characters become parodies of themselves. These are just basically the Muppets come across as 2-dimensional characters, but they're actually 1-dimensional. They're so flat and boring. It's just so stupid, idiotic, and ridiculous. And then of course it was all a dream cop out. Holy cow! This is Hollywood, guys. This is Hollywood's best ideas. Hollywood's best ideas coming through.
This is Hollywood's best ideas. Are you listening to me?
Hope I didn't scare you. Modern Star Trek is afraid of serious science fiction. That's where I'm going to leave it. Star Trek, the next episode is on in a few hours. That's kind of like one of the downfalls. I am adding a Monday show to Dimension Zero, guys. We're going to be live on Mondays and Wednesdays. After Labor Day, the Wednesday show or the Monday shows will start after Labor Day because it's so slow going into Labor Day. I think it's the 15th, September 15th. We're going to be live on Dimension Zero on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays. Write it on your calendar. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 7 Central. Monday and Wednesdays. Guys, is there anything else I needed to talk about Star Trek? The IMDb score is like 4.6. It's even should be lower than that. It should be. I gave it a 3. That is Star Trek episode 5. And it will lay over there for the rest of the show until I get up and pick it up after the show, and I'll throw it in the garbage. How are y'all doing? Scotty, do you have a what? A what? Oh, Great Vulcan what? Oh, that must have been a Great Vulcan cocktail. What were we talking about? 6:48, 4 or 5 minutes ago. I have forgotten. Yes, it must have. Yes. Look, talk about cocktails. Prost. Skål. Anyone having a beverage? I don't care if you're having water, tea. Doesn't matter what you're having. Doesn't have to be red wine such as I. I am having a glass of refreshing red wine because I choose to. Cheers. And I hope your Wednesday night is wonderful here on National Dog Day. It is National Dog Day. Woof, woof. I want to touch on Lanterns. Have you guys been watching Lanterns? Anybody watching Lanterns? There's a lot of people actually watching Lanterns. That's the point I'm making. There's a lot of people watching Lanterns. Let me punch this up. Netflix, new. Wah, 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 wah. HBO, Disney, Paramount. Oh, yeah, look at Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. This was like at the very bottom, right? Star Trek is always at the bottom of the heap. Number 9. But the Puppets episode creates curiosity. You know, so movies for Paramount. Wait a sec. Damn it. HBO Max. There we go. Movies for HBO. One up. Top TV shows on HBO. Number 1, Lanterns. There we go. Right at the top. 568 Lanterns. But anytime you're going to do a DCU, especially something, look, they really do not like this character, the Green Lantern. They do not like the character the way it was built, the way that he was originally conceived of, right? And look, this isn't a superhero television show. It's not. This is like some mishmash of a crime series mixed together. They do not like. If you're going to do a superhero television show or a movie, it's about a superhero, right? They are super fantastic, especially the Green Lantern, right? He's got the power from the Emerald Force, right? What is that? I mean, the power that they have. Green Lantern is one of the most powerful superheroes in the DCU, but yet they treat him like. Now, you know why they're in Nebraska? Because it's cheap to shoot. So if you take a look at Lanterns is absolutely crazy. How stupid the story comes out. Everything from, it's down to 5%, the ring, right? Now, this ring can fly at light speed across the universe, or at least across the galaxy. I think the universe. I think it's the galaxy, actually. But 5%, all you can do with 5%, I guess, is just levitate, and then boom, it's like, you know. But apparently he can go, because at the end of the episode, he goes and he flies off. I don't know how many light years he goes. But he had 5% left in the ring, so he sent Jon Stewart back to get the lantern. Well, why didn't you just use that 5% in the ring? You're only going 2,000 kilometers or miles. It would have taken like less than 0.10001% of the ring, because if that ring gets discharged so quickly, you're not going to be flying light years across the frickin' galaxy. These writers, again, it goes down to the writers. And Yvette, you ask about the writing. You ask about your novel series. You've got so much stupidity in Hollywood. Hollywood is like, Hollywood is a black hole of stupid, right? This is. I like this. Can I copyright this? Hollywood is a black hole of stupid. got a couple. Yeah. Oh, let me put these things up here. Scotty, Wolverine versus game catching a lot of crap. The power of cheese. I grant that Ryan Reynolds. I actually watched the Ryan Reynolds, and look, it's. I enjoyed it a lot more than a lot of the superhero movies that have been coming out. Is it great? No. I mean, it's a pretty bad third act. It is. I grant that Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern was a terrible, but at least Ryan Reynolds made a far better attempt and tried to be faithful to the source material. Maybe a little too faithful. He could have been, the third act was a terrible act. But the way he looked and everything, there were parts of it. And then, of course, we're like, brain guy. It just missed. Right? It just missed. Oh, the video game. Sorry, right. The Wolverine video game catching a lot of crap. The power of yes, I actually saw. I watched. Now that you mention it, I watched. What's his name? The heel versus babyface guy. I watched him playing it because I do not even have the time to do Dimension Zero gaming. I don't. But I the addictive personality of. But I watched him play it, and oh, geez, it's the same thing with video games, right? It's been infiltrated with these left-wing bullshit activists, right? Look at Halo. Halo is just laying off all their staff. Because basically it turned. Are you literally going to destroy? Look, everyone in the gaming industry, everyone in Hollywood. I spent 20 years in Hollywood and I left. I had to leave. Anyone who was anyone in Los Angeles has left. But do you really want to destroy your properties? Your intellectual, your great franchises, Spider-Man. If there's anything that Spider-Man has proved, if you do a great emotional movie, stick to the basics, you're going to do okay. You're going to do okay. You might do $2.6 billion worth of okay.
So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all.
Entertainment is getting burned down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But there is hope. There is hope in the independent. In the independent movie people. That includes me. I will get my screenplays out there. I will. With time. But I will get there. I don't want to talk lanterns anymore. It's a terrible story. It doesn't even make sense. They literally have. He takes a crowbar out of the back, right? Hal Jordan, right? He's supposed to be smart. I am smart. My name is Hal Jordan. I am a smart guy. Takes a crowbar, a big metal crowbar out of the back of the car because he thinks might be a metal detector. So he takes a big crowbar and he takes the grill off of the front Honda Civic or whatever it is. And of course, the grill he takes off is plastic. The metal crowbar he's holding is metal. So you just could have grabbed that and walked. Of course, it was an alien detector. It wasn't a metal detector. It was an alien detector. And look, that suit. Did you see the suit that he was wearing at the end of episode 2? That is one of the most ugliest suits in superhero fandom. Of any superhero, that is one of the ugliest suits I have ever seen. James Gunn. Oh, it's so well. Did you have anything to do with that? Because that looked good. It looked good.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you want! You're garbage!
That's enough. That's enough of. I'll pick that up after the show and throw it in the garbage. That's what I'll do. AI Spider-Man. Look, I do want to talk about this because I came up. Oh, let me do a little bit of. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yep. A little bit of. I did it. So I'm going to close that. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. So on. I can close that, right? I can close that. Spider-Man, AI. They've been catching AI in movies. Have you seen this? Have you seen what's going on? They've been busting Hollywood with AI in movies. We're not going to do that. There it is. Yeah. So you might have heard or Supergirl. Supergirl was. Let me touch on that. I'll touch on Supergirl first, just really quickly, before we get to Spider-Man. I don't know if you've seen the Spider-Man stuff. DC Studios. There we go. So in DC Studios, I don't want to go through this whole thing, but this was like a week or two ago. DC Studios removed Supergirl movie featuring. Now, I will jump in a little bit and say that this is a little much. This reminds me of. You remember when the internet came out and right around 1999, 2000, 2001. People were starting to buy online. Everyone was saying, this is crazy. You can't, like, this is just dumb. Like some of the stuff that's out there. Well, it actually became part of the main course, right? And now it is part of the main course where basically all of us, we will buy from Amazon long before we go to our local drugstore or grocery market to buy something. We'll order it. So it's like here that afternoon or the next day, right? AI in movies, it's been going on for a long time. And is this an overreaction? To a certain degree, I think it is. DC Studios removed Supergirl movie feature following backlash. Now, do you have to? If I was DC, I'd say, look, fuck, deal with it. This is what's going on with movies. Following the movie's failure at the box office, and it only looks worse if you pull it. Following the movie's failure at the box office, things continue to go wrong for Supergirl at DC Studios. Removes a video from the movie from the internet. Now, I just want to go. So this is it was Lobo, and this is kind of an innocent thing. You can use AI. I used AI today I had a copyright strike and I used AI to fill in all the things, and it saved me 90% of my time to use AI. AI is so good at so many things. Now, DC Studios and Warner Bros. Officially took down a recent behind-the-scenes featurette from Supergirl from YouTube after it received widespread backlash over footage showing director Craig Gillespie's team using AI-generated concept art of Jason Momoa as Lobo. Now, this is only AI-generated concept art. This isn't anything major. Like, it's just concept art. I mean, I think people are overreacting. Personally, is it? Oh, okay, I thought. Oh, okay. This is the so that was taken down. This is the video. So basically, they're just looking at some concept art that AI created to get ideas. I don't think it was used for anything else, right? See, they're looking at long hair, short hair. It's just, I don't know. Like, there comes a time. This is where I will stand with this. Okay, it's a little bit of an overreaction. Okay, it is. You're just doing concept art. That's all it is. Look, AI, give me 10 different concept ideas for this image. I do it all the time when I'm generating images for Facebook or whatnot. Do you think I'm going to sit there in Photoshop and spend 5 hours doing something that AI can do in 1 minute? Are you frickin'? Of course I'm going to get frickin' AI to do it. But, however, so this might have been, I think this is the same.
Because
Yeah, it's the same video. So I will argue if they're just using AI to generate concept art. Holy shit, people, you don't even understand AI then. I will stand behind Supergirl on that. It's only freaking concept art. Relax. I'll tell you what, 2 years from now, there's going to be so much AI in movies. This is going to look incredibly stupid on the behalf of a few. However, this is stupid. Let me show you what is stupid, okay? Let me show you what is stupid. Let me show you something that I disagree with, right? When it comes to AI. Spider-Man, Brand New Day ignites backlash for alleged AI usage with Peter Parker's New York City art. Marvel Studios may have been caught using AI in the art book for Spider-Man Brand New Day. They picked a great picture, right? I like Tom Holland. I do. Newly released concept art from Spider-Man Brand New Day seemingly revealed that AI was used to some degree during the movie's development. In recent years, generative AI has become more accessible to everyone, and it is getting every day. It is getting so much better. It is insane. Relying on massive amounts of data to find patterns and create original work, concerns have grown about how such technology will be used in Hollywood and other industries as it risks taking jobs to slash costs. It will take jobs. It will take jobs. You're not going to stop it. You could write as many articles as you want, jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, disagreeing with it. It doesn't matter. Spider-Man Brand New Day's art book officially hit shelves just weeks after MCU blockbuster's release. It quickly sparked backlash, and this is warranted. And I'll show you why. Over concerns that generative AI was used in one piece of concept art, Big City, Little Spider, created by artist Scott. Now, I don't think this was in the movie. If it's just concept art, I don't know if this was in the movie, it's a problem. If it's not in the movie, shut the fuck up. Okay? It's concept art. Frickin' relax. Now, I don't know if it's in the movie. Okay? Look at this. Okay? Look in the center. Look at right here. Right? There's your close-up. I don't know if that was used in the movie or not. I don't know if that's where they're going with it. Upon further examination of the rest of Brand New Day's concept art, it appears that Big City Little Spider was the only piece that may have shown signs of AI-generated imagery. The fire escape stairway of the building on the left-hand side similarly shows clear signs of warping, distortion, and strange shaping that could be signs of glitches and AI as the system struggles to fill missing pixels. I mean, it's hard to tell, but now you mention it, yeah. You know, but I don't know if it was in the movie. That's the thing. I don't know. It's worth noting that while the imagery in question does not feature prominent side effects of generative AI, there's still a chance that it may not have been used here. Photo bashing is a technique often used for concept art, a technique that blends and overlaps multiple pieces of imagery together. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but the idea is if it's used in a movie, I don't look, if it's just concept art, people have got to settle down. Like they really do. It's fucking concept art. It's just used in the back room. If it's used in the movie, that's a problem. If it's concept art, this is stupidity beyond stupidity. This is a reason I got to get angry at something, and I'm going to get angry, and I'm going to get angry at this. They are not in the back in the back rooms when they're making movies and storyboards, and they cannot use AI. They have to use, cartoonists. They have to. They can't use AI. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Okay. It's like the Coca-Cola commercial from last year. Remember 2025 Coca-Cola commercial? It was all AI. It looked AI. That's a problem, right? That's the problem. A lot of people try and gatekeep what they consider to be art. Yes, Ben Feister, great point. Scotty's Wild says, considering how fast the human race is getting dumbed down. Oh, so true. So true, right? Oh my God. Scotty, you should see some of the comments when I release some of my videos on like TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. Like some of the comments from people are like, have you ever opened a physics book? Like, have you even like, it will be the only way to make entertainment. True, Scotty, AI is a double-edged sword, so AI only needs to be utilized correctly. Exactly. Ben Feister, you nailed it. Sad we used to be so creative. Yes. But Scotty, I use it a lot when I generate images, thumbnails. You think I need to sit there for an hour and a half? I've been using Photoshop since 1995. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at Photoshop. I do a very general thumbnail, very general, or picture, an image. And then based on the prompts that I give AI, now there's some AI that's better than others, I can have something done in less than a minute that would take me over an hour. Do you really think I'm going to sit there for an hour when I can have AI do something, then I can take it and I can fix it up the way I want it to? It's like, oh, those are some good ideas. I never thought of that. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't anybody? This is like 1998 and everyone that's against the internet. Can I, were we an hour 14 into it? I'm going to say, fuck, get over it, okay? Fuck, get over it. Oh, yes. Let me pull that up. I think you work nights, right? Right, Ben Feister? So I pulled up, yeah. Okay, that's enough clapping. I wanted to pull this up because and that's what that was connected. It was connected to something else. It was connected to the poll. It was connected to the poll that I did. So Ben Feister did this, and we exchanged, I think, a couple of messages last night or the night before, right? Talking about where you felt the Klingons may have. I'll put myself really small so we can see the whole thing. So that the Klingons may have the upper hand. Klingons versus the Predator, right? The tribe, the Klingon tribe versus the Predator tribe, and that the Klingons may have the upper hand, based on some of the knowledge that you have on the. How did that happen? Ooh. Okay, so let me move myself back into. And so what I did, so today Ben Feister, I thought, okay, you know what? Let me do a poll. So I decided you inspired a poll for me. Where is it? Dimension zero view channel. Posts. There we go. So I did this. And I don't think it's surprising, but I thought it's a great idea. It's a great idea for a poll. Perfect. Okay. So there we go. So I started, you can see I started 4 hours ago, 4 or 5 hours ago. I started it I think three hours before we went live. And I think, but I would have thought that it would have been Predator 90%. So Predator tribe versus Klingon tribe, 68% to to 32%. It doesn't surprise me. My initial inclination, I would have picked Predator Tribe. You're going to have to tell me one day, why is it that the Klingons, why 32% of the people actually think, now, because the Predator is obviously a kick-ass tribe, right? They're good at what they do, right? So, but anyway, so we'll let this play out. We'll let that play out. And that was based off of your, did you? I don't think you provided me I think you provided me like a part of the argument, but it wasn't like the full. Like if you have time, we could do it next week even. If you get time, just give me some bullet points. Why is it the Klingons? And I think a lot of people they may not know. I know you gave me some information, but like, what are the specific bullet points that make the Klingon tribe more powerful than the Predator tribe? Like, what are the these specific reasons, right? That like the average person is going to understand. Actually, I was referring to the weak ability to make better. Oh, okay, that was pre-tribe. Okay, let me look at it again. I'll look at it again. But this is so basically that was the. That was inspired from Ben Feister's one of the he sent me a bunch of images, but I basically thought, so you know what, this is interesting. It's this is some of the stuff that AI can create. There's no way that you're going to create this in Photoshop. Even for me, 30 years of Photoshop experience, I'm not going to do that. You can put the characters in there. You can emboss them. You're doing all these holy geez. It would take you 3-4 hours to do that in Photoshop. But it's an interesting matchup. I'll look it over, Ben Feister. We'll circle back. We'll circle back on next Wednesday, my friend. We will circle back. So, but if we go, yeah, you know what? I can, while we're here, for me, I stand by my argument Klingon wins with heavy Klingon losses, but still the Klingons win. Okay? We will do the addendum next Wednesday on Dimension Zero. I will review. I got homework. Ben Feister say, "Daddy, you got homework." Okay, I got homework. I got it. Not put them to. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, that's what that was. But there are some. So I also did this poll. I got to make this small so I can fit it on a little bit smaller. What are your thoughts on Star Trek's puppet episode? And I try and make sure I don't lead people into the answer, right? Because I want to have, what do we got? 369 votes. Usually around 200 to 250. We've got our numbers. They don't change much after that. I love the puppet episode. 21%. One in five people. 1 in 5 people said, "I love the puppets." 1 in 8 people said it was funny but meh. Average score 6 to 8. 1 in 10 people said it's garbage.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you want! You're garbage!
Total garbage. 10%, 1 in 10. And 5.6% of people, 56% of people felt that Star Trek has hit rock bottom. I would be in the 56%. Something else I did 2 days ago, and I'll show you why I did this. Spider-Man versus Batman. Look, Spider-Man is one of the... there's no way Batman is going to stand up to Spider-Man. There's no freaking way. There's no way. Spider-Man is literally one of the toughest mofos in Marvel. He doesn't die. He doesn't take damage. He doesn't. 54-46, that shocks me. And this is why I did it. Okay, so before that, 989 votes. 4 days ago, Wolverine versus Darth Vader versus Spider-Man versus Batman. Wolverine at 30%. Darth Vader at 54%. That's not a surprise. I would have picked Darth Vader, but of course, Wolverine, you can't kill him. Darth Vader could kill him. Spider-Man at 5%, and then Batman at 10%. What that tells you is Batman fans are freaking dedicated. So I thought, are you kidding me? For every one person that said Spider-Man, there were 2 Batman. So I said, okay, you know what? I will do Spider-Man v Batman. Just cut it out. So the majority of people that are with Wolverine or Darth Vader would have chose Spider-Man because our poll says 54% to 46%. That's our poll. There's our poll right there. So I did this actually a Facebook and Instagram post, and I put it on. It gets good. It got 56 likes, probably 800 views. And then this was from 5 days ago. So this was after our last show. How do you feel about The Odyssey a month after its release? I like polls. For some, only 290 votes for some reason. I don't know why. Amazing. Loved it. 2.2 out of 10. 22%. Meh. It was okay. 25% or 2.5 people out of 10. Not good. Boring. 9%. And the majority, it sucked. Garbage. I gave it a 4. So I would be down there in the it sucked. It was garbage. It's coming.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you are! You're garbage!
Yep. It's true. And then 7 days ago, I think I showed it, but we have 991 votes. Oh, this surprised me. I would have thought, because my favorite one is between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. But when the votes came through, you've got Star Wars A New Hope basically tied with Return of the Jedi. And I think it was Ben Feister that explained to me that the reason that he liked it, and I could be wrong who it was, but I believe it was Ben Feister, was because of the final scene with Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and the Emperor. And that's actually a very good point, because the way it closes up the trilogy, the Ewoks, oh my God, I could whatever. It's a Jersey thing. Yeah, it's a Jersey thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 1.4 thousand votes. This was already going into last week before into the last show. But we had a few more votes come in, 1.4 thousand votes. Who is the best female starship captain? We'll end it with this. Captain Catherine Janeway, the lady that's beaming photon torpedoes somehow. Captain Nala Ake, she came last. Captain Michael Burnham got twice as many votes. And my choice would have been, I would have chosen Admirable Helena Kane. I think she rocks ass. Was she a badass? Was she a flawed character? Oh, yeah. But she kicked ass. My choice is Admiral Helen Kane. That's what my choice. But you guys chose Janeway. You chose Janeway. It was you. Return of the Jedi, because of the redemption of Darth Vader. Yeah, and that's a good point. It's a valid point. Polls are good as long as they are not political. They are. I don't want to get political unless I'm forced to, like when the screenwriting stuff and the infusion of political bias within screenwriting in Hollywood, I go political. You want to go woke on me? You want to go feminist on me? You want to go intersectional feminism or transgender? Start shoving this stuff in my face, and you say, you got to like it. You got to like it, or else I will call you a ist name. If you don't like this, Danny Alex, if you do not like this, I will call you an ist name. So you better say, I like it. I like it. I say, frack you, mofo.
So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. You shall not pass.
Prost. Oh, you want me to read it out? I thought we were going to... Well, I mean, Hold on a sec. You are demanding, Ben Feister. I only got one. I got my red wine in my other hand here. Okay, hold on. Hold up. We got time. This is unfiltered and unscripted. Unfiltered and unscripted. We can get there. Oops, I don't know. Jeez, why did I do that? I didn't want that. Okay. So Ben Feister says, for me, Klingons win. This is the Klingons versus the Predators. Prost. For me, Klingons win with high difficulty and heavy Klingon losses, but Klingons why? Considering the Klingons have faced foes similar to the Yatuja predators, such as the Gorn 8-foot-tall hulking killer croc, like armored alien species, which is comparable to the Yatuja. Am I pronouncing that right? The Jem'Hadar with similar cloaking tech and energy weapons for ships and soldiers. Not to mention the Jem'Hadar embrace death and suicide missions, again similar to the Yatuja. Hold on a sec. You know what I'm gonna do? Yaochu. I got it. Yaocha. Is that right? Yaocha? It's Yaocha, right? The Borg collective, a fusion of cybernetic beings that adapt to Klingons, just as the Klingons adapt to Borg invasions. Finally, the Romulans, a race that's been an enemy of the Klingons long before the Federation came on the scene. For me, the Klingons would have the ingenuity and experience to face the Junta in a much closer fight than we may think. I did watch the doc, and I like that guy that did the Dr. Manhattan video. I think he does good work. You know what? I think I understand. Okay, I get where you're coming from. I get. Frack love. Oh no, that's good. No. Hey man, I come up with a good verses. I can't shut up about it. Laughing. Plus, I won't do this often. This is great stuff. Cause this creates the argument, right? This creates the discussion. I would still argue that the Predator tribal, because they are, as much as the Klingons, they are flawed. We see them so often in Star Trek as the way their society is. They're flawed. Because they are so, Klingons are so, one of their weaknesses are their tradition. And whereas a predator is just win at any cost. I will deceive you. I will trick you. I will do whatever. And the freaking shit that those predators do is badass. Like, I think a predator could take 50 Klingons. I mean, I've never seen, mind you, we've never seen a full-on Klingon warrior because Star Trek always nerfs that shit, right? We never, and this is what part of a great Star Trek series would almost be restricted, right? It would almost be rated R. That would be a great Star Trek series. Almost restricted, right? It's like bordering, like, holy geez, that's violent. Like, the Klingons would be violent. Like, they're a military species, uber violent, and war is, that's their life. They're like the Greeks there, the Spartans. They're like the Spartans of, but they do seem that their ideology would limit them, whereas a predator would just, they have tactics and weapon, and they use trickery. So Klingons, I get where you're coming from, and this is a great argument, and people will stack up. And like I said, the way, what was it, 68% with the predators, 69% for predators, 68% predators in the poll so far. We'll check next week. I might do a surprise show between now and 7 days is so long to wait. I might do a surprise, whatever the hell is going on show. So I mean, if I would suggest, hit notifications. I might pop on live. Like, I might pop on Friday just to go live for an hour, just to shoot the poop because I feel like it, right? Just because I feel like it. So hit the notification thing just to get. But it's something that we can always discuss, right? We can always discuss that. We can always. It's an interesting conversation. Predator has an honor code as well. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. But if the Predator could almost kill Arnold Schwarzenegger, if the Predator could almost kill Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's got my vote. Like, it's kind of, you almost killed Arnold Schwarzenegger. It made short work of all those other guys, right? What a great movie, like the first Predator. And this is one of the things that I was looking at talking about today. Was the fact of, like, look at how much great stuff we used to get in the late 80s, 90s, and 2000s, right? I looked through anything comparable to Alien and Predator, right? There's no mind, no one that's willing, like a screenplay, or no one that's willing to finance anything that is like, all we got is two, basically, right? We got Alien and Predator. That's all that's come out of Hollywood. That's it. You would think that there would be so much sci-fi stuff coming out. No, there's not. There's not out of Hollywood. And it's even less now because it's all fucking prequel sequels. Bro, Klingons are stronger than 10 human men. Well, does that include me? Chuck Norris would kill them all. That is good. Chuck Norris would. Ben, Scotty's got you. Totally got you there. Checkmate. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care how many Klingons you send. Chuck Norris, you'd have 100 Klingons coming in, and there'd be Chuck Norris. He'd be standing there, and he'd go like this. He'd look across all the Klingons, and he'd say,
You shall not pass!
Yeah, baby.
You gotta have mojo, baby.
That's what Chuck would say. Scott, that's a good one. That's good shit. Yeah. But yes, I did watch that video with the Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan. I maintain Dr. Manhattan, he controls the four forces of the universe. He is multidimensional, and he controls the four forces of the universe. And It could be in the fourth. He could also might control in the fourth spatial dimension, the fifth spatial dimension, and the sixth spatial dimensions. I love conceptual. I love the idea of spatial dimensions. Yeah. Si, senor, my friend. Yes, si. I want a taco. Give me a taco.
You shall not pass!
Excuse me, good Sir Knight, but I must cross this bridge. Then you shall die. Right, how about you? Right, Monty Python, right? Do you remember Monty Python? Do you remember that scene? And he comes up, the Black Knight, he fights another Green Knight, and he kills the Green Knight, and he's sitting there. And the bridge is like a 3-foot long little, it's like, stand aside, Sir Good Knight. Then you shall die. I watched Monty Python The Holy Grail maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You got to watch it. Monty Python, rewatch it. I'm seriously. If you haven't watched Monty Python The Holy Grail for a while, watch it again. It is so good. And The Life of Brian. Crank, where you been? The hell you been? You're related to Billy Crudup? What the fuck? What have you been drinking? I okay. What? Dude, I don't know what the hell. Hey, Daddy, I'm related to Billy Crudup. My real name is William Edward. Okay, did I miss something? Yep, I figured I'd enjoy breakdown. Yeah, Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, I fucking love it. The accidental discovery of mind-body dualism. Yes. Oh, yes! Oh, fuck, he did a good job. Wait a sec. What? Wait, hold on. Stop the frickin' bus here. What are you saying? Hey, Danny, I'm related to Billy Crudup. You're related to Dr. Manhattan. My real name is William Edward Crudup. No, okay. What? Exactly. Yeah, Monty Python does rock. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna argue. The actor that played Doctor. Okay, how are you related to him? You got Dr. Manhattan genes? Give me my South Park look. Well, how are you? Ancestry. Do you know how far removed are you? Oh my God, he's my age. Oh, actually, I'm 1 year older than him. I'm a year older than Billy Crudup. Oh, he did a great job as Dr. Manhattan. Are you like how removed are you? A cousin? What are you? I want to start doing some nuclear experiments to see if I can turn into Dr. Manhattan. Hopefully I don't die. I'll start like little experiments here in my place. Just little ones. Just little nuclear. I'll start little nuclear experiments here in my place because I want to turn into Dr. Manhattan. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to turn into Dr. Doolittle. No, shit, that's taken. Dr. Doolittle is taken. Damn it. Fuck. Dr. Manhattan. I'll do Dr. I don't know. Funny enough, the actor who Night Owl in Watchmen was also first original Punisher with John Travolta. Didn't know that. Radioactive Vino. Yes, my friend. Radioactive Vino.
Hail the victorious dead.
Everything we do here is for the good of the human mind. Do you guys know, Crank? You gotta keep me, Crank. Keep me posted on that. You know, Crank. Can you? Doctor Manhattan. Jesus Christ, you're related to Doctor Manhattan? Fuck me. Fuck me.
Hey, baby.
That's called dead air. Listen. When you're live, listen. Do you hear that? That's called dead air. When you're live, a lot of people go into a panic with dead air. I know a lot of people go live and they're just like a nervous little dead air is okay. Listen, we're live, right? I think there's like with Twitter or not Twitter, with TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. I think it's like 20 something of us online. But you know what happens with dead air? We come together. It's just not true. I don't even know. It's fucking nothing happens. Nothing happens with dead air. Fucking nothing. It's just all bullshit. It's just Danny's had a little bit of wine. Well, I'm off, Ben Feister. My days are Wednesday and Thursday, but tonight is movie with me and my woman. Three Musketeers with Tim Curry. Oh, I love movie night, right? It's the magic of the movies. Crank, man, it goes back a long time. A plantation in Pennsylvania. Oh, there's a story there over a couple of beers. Movie night. Ben Feister. Awesome. I love movie night. It's some of the best times you'll ever have, right? In the movie theater. Ben Feister, enjoy yourself. I will see you in the next few days for sure. Thank you. Always, Ben Feister. Thank you, my friend. Absolutely. I love movie night. What movie was it? Three Musketeers with Tim Curry. Three Musketeers. I like the Three Musketeers. I was going to do. Oh, so there's Star Wars. I want to do this because Star Wars. Okay, where are we here? Let me do a little bit of. We got to do a little bit of. Okay, yeah, got it. Did you guys see? Have you guys seen the Batman? I'm not going to read the article. I'm not going to read the article. I'm not. What? Oh yeah, right. I want to remove that. So I'll go. Oh, so let me just share this tab. So. I don't want to go over the full. Okay. It's called the Josiah Crudup House. Craig, you got a lot more explaining to do with Dr. Manhattan. Okay. The Batman Part 2 set photos reveal best look at Robert Pattinson's new Batsuit. Here's the question, and this is why I bring this up. And I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. Unbelievable to me that they would. I mean, take a look at this. Are you freaking kidding me? Batman Part 2 is currently filming, and new images from the movie's UK set have revealed the clearest look yet of the batsuit Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight will wear when the film arrives in 2028. Oh my God! Look at. Are you? I mean, guys. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. Doesn't it? Am I wrong? To me, it looks like shit. Look at the collar. Look at this. Look. First look batsuit worn by stunt double. All right. Well, that's a look. Look at the collar. Look at this. 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 Look at Really? I mean, I sorry, I'm not. I think it looks. There's parts of it I like. I think it's got a kind of like a nice armored look, but that freaking collar. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, that look on the mannequin, it looks even stupider. I was one of those guys that when Robert Pattinson was named Batman, I thought, whoa, great pick, great pick. When I saw the Batman, I was not even close to as convinced as I was when they announced it. Not even close. I don't think he's a good Batman. Ben Affleck, to me, he is the number one Batman. I'm not a big Christian. I think, okay, here's Christian Bale. You want to talk Christian Bale? I think Christian Bale, I didn't like him as Batman. He didn't punch well. He didn't fight well. I don't know if he was a great Bruce Wayne, right? He was a great Bruce Wayne, but Ben Affleck was a good Batman. He was killer. He was kick-ass. In the fight scenes, Zack Snyder made those fight scenes like with Ben Affleck. He was a good Bruce Wayne, and he was a good Christian Bale was a shit Batman. That's me. Look, man, you might disagree with me. Say, oh, Daddy, you're wrong. No, he was a shit Batman. Christian Bale was a shit Batman. He was an awesome Bruce Wayne, but he was a shit Batman. Ben Affleck was the best. Ben Affleck to me is the number, even beyond Michael Keaton. I would say Michael Keaton is number 2. How do I do my Batman? I would go Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, and then my least favorite was the Doctor. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. The other guy. Yeah, the other guy. I mean, we can go back to the 50s and 60s, right? With what's his name, but we're not. I just wanted to bring. There we go. There's the freaking collar. There's the collar. There you go.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you want, you're garbage!
I think, as a matter of fact, I think the suit looks good except the collar. It looks good except the freaking collar. If it's raining out, you know, it's just gonna get water down there. It's gonna get like a monkey. Anyway, that's my opinion. You certainly do not have to agree with me. You don't. Hey, it's Bruce Wayne. He can look any way he chooses. What's your superpower? I'm rich, right? That's the number one. That's the number one. You remember with when he goes and picks up the Flash, and they go into his car. He goes, "Oh, by the way, what is your superpower?" I'm rich. Fucking classic. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he has so many reasons to like. Would you agree with Ben Affleck? I think Ben Affleck showed a certain intensity. Like that fight when he says, "All right, Mr. Wayne, they're on the 3rd floor, so I'll drop you off on the 2nd floor." Aye. So he jumps in there, and then it goes like that fight. What Zack Snyder does, the beginning with the comedian, in the beginning of Watchmen with the comedian. What a great fight. Zack Snyder, 300. Look at the fights in 300. Zack Snyder is good at doing fights. Christopher Nolan is shit. He is garbage.
You're nothing but garbage!
He
That's what you want, you're garbage!
fucking sucks at doing fight scenes. Look at the Odyssey. Great fight scenes in the Odyssey. Great fight scenes in Batman. You know, I was a kickboxer for 8 years, right? And you get this boxing that's like him and Bane fighting looks like a couple of fucking drunk guys fighting outside a bar at 3 a.m. Like, if you're gonna be like fighting, you know, come on, like teach these guys how to frickin' fight. Dear God, Batman is supposed to be this martial arts expert. And he's doing like haymakers, swinging his elbow out like I've never swung a punch in my life. If If Batman fought like that against any boxer, he would get his ass handed to him. Fucking handed to him. You're not going to go into a boxing ring or a kickboxing or UFC octagon fighting the way Batman does and think you're going to win. Are you freaking kidding me? But when Ben Affleck fought, that was serious. Like, that was okay. I'm not going to. Yeah, okay. I'm not a big Christopher Nolan fan. He's one of the worst screenwriters there is. Look, when you do a movie, there's a screenplay and there's spectacle. Guillermo del Toro is also a spectacle writer. Christopher Nolan is pure spectacle. His screenplays are fucking garbage. They are shit screenplays. He's not a good writer. Not even close, but he is great at spectacle. That's all he's good at. Spectacle. And there's no good writing and no spectacle in Odyssey, because that was I give it a 4. I call the Odyssey the most expensive B movie ever freaking made. That's what that is, the Odyssey. He's a brute. Others are meow-like. They're a little bit meowy. Yeah, they are a little bit meowy. They are a little bit meowy. Yeah, I'm a Ben Affleck guy, and I get it. Like, some people like Christian Bale. I'm not gonna, if you do it, I think Christian Bale was a great Bruce Wayne. He was a garbage Batman. Why was he a good Batman? Because he punched like some drunk guy coming out of a bar at 3 a.m. He had the punching ability, like not even a first-year boxer, The fight scenes are a fucking joke. Watch them. If you think I'm lying or he's wrong, go watch the fight scenes. They're fucking garbage. Enough of that. Enough of that. I do want to get to this oh man, there's so many things I wanted to James Gunn denies Batman movie The Brave and the Bold is on hold amid Paramount merger. Probably isn't. Where is the Star Wars boss? There it is, right here. So I wanted to go over this. So, are you with me? Dave Filoni, Star Wars. I don't know. Star Wars boss Dave Filoni says Ahsoka Season 2 is a grand adventure. Like classic Greek myth movie Jason and the Argonauts. That's how good Ahsoka Season 2 is. It's as good as Jason and the Argonauts. Roger says, Roger, how you doing, Roger? When they first announced Ben as the Batman, I was like, what the fuck, me too? That was my first thought. But was surprised at how much I actually liked him in the role. I can't stand Mr. Sparkles as Batman. we gotta... oh, God. Yeah, we gotta, that is... Roger, yeah. Yeah, they did, yeah. Roger, yeah. Absolutely. We got to get to Star Wars. Dave Filoni. It says, look, Ahsoka Season 2 is a grand adventure. I don't believe in attacking the person, right? I don't, even though I love doing voice stuff, I do. I love accents and stuff. I love it. But Ahsoka Season 2 is a grand adventure like the classic Greek myth, Jason and the Argonauts. You are seriously setting yourself for, like, really? Lucasfilm co-president Dave Filoni has teased what to expect from Ahsoka Season 2, and that's coming in January 25th, 2027. So you got to bury it in January? You got to release it in January? It could be, I mean, that could be reverse thinking, right? You release it in one of the deadest months of the year. It could work, right? I'm a contrarian thinker, especially after working years in the stock market. I'm a by default a contrarian. For me, this is a grand adventure in the sense of stories I grew up watching Filoni told on the red carpet at this year's D23. I'd say it's no short thing to say. There's maybe a little Jason and the Argonauts feeling to it. Really? Okay, well, Jason and the Argonauts refers to the fantasy adventure film released in 1963, which is a great movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, take it in context with 1963, right? But as far, it scared. I remember watching that movie as a kid. It scared me. Like, I was scared. It did. It was a good movie. Based on the Greek myth that chronicles Jason and a band of heroes on a quest to claim the mythical Golden Fleece. Filoni added, the adventure is bigger and better. It's the simplest way to say it. And a big part of me, I love the people I work with in every discipline, and I'm so proud of the work that they do. And I'm a firm believer that that shows up on screen, and so hopefully that's what people are feeling as well. The first trailer for the new season debuted at this year's D23, and it shows off more Anakin Skywalker. I mean, that's really all they got, right? They're talking about doing a Darth Vader. Well, okay. Nothing new. We're going to do another Darth Vader show because we got nothing new to show. We'll just keep working into the guts of what we got. Nothing new. No, nothing new to see here. We're just going to go deeper into Darth Vader. Now, that might be interesting, but it just proves you got nothing. You're sticking with current canon because you got no fucking ideas. Except for Ahsoka. I want to see more of the crossed. I'm looking forward to more of the crossed arms. I am. Grand Admiral Thrawn setting his sights on restoring the Empire and Ahsoka Tano and Sabine's back. Sabine exploring mysterious I do like the what's his name? The Hound. The Hound is taking the place for what's his name? Randy. What's his name? You know what I mean, right? The guy that passed away. I think that's a great casting choice. I do. I think that is a great casting choice. There's going to be more lightsaber. There's going to be more lightsabers. I'm not sure if I want to get into this. A lot more lightsaber action. There's going to be some space battles, some space station, some space action, and there's going to be witches and swords and explosions galore. Ezra Bridger actor Iman Esfandi revealed during a talk attended by Games Radar at D23. It's going to be really fun, really fast paced. It's going to be really fun. How's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be really fun. I guess you have to say generic stuff, right? I mean, they don't let you say much. And we may or may not hear something about that little later today, so stay tuned here at D23, yada, yada, yada. So Filoni is pumped. Dave Filoni is pumped. If you guys watch the first season of Ahsoka, I do like Star Wars. I do. So there's still this part of me. I don't know if it's the same with you guys. I still like Star Wars enough that there's a little bit of romantic attraction to the series where you give it a chance. Did I enjoy it? No. It was about a 5 for me. maybe 5.5. If this is all you got, so the new Star Wars that's coming out is basically A New Hope, a 50th anniversary rehash of The New Hope. We've got the Starfighter with Ryan Gosling. Is that a one-off, or is this Ryan Gosling becoming the new Han Solo? Ryan Gosling could pull off a new Han Solo character if that's the way they're going with it. But if it's just a one-off, what's the point? What's the point? We got Ahsoka, and then we got one of the cartoons. I don't watch the animated stuff. I know. That's it. That's what Star Wars is bringing us. You're going to include the 50th anniversary of A New Hope as one of your new releases? Really? Jason and Sinbad. Oh, I loved Sinbad as well. Yeah. You remember Sinbad? Scotty? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do. Said I'm going to read this. Can I read?
Set phasers to kill the Ahsoka series. Soak it in gasoline first.
That's pretty good, right? What else can I do?
Which one is this? Which one? Oh, yeah. Set phasers to kill the Ahsoka series. Soak it in gasoline first.
Set phasers to kill the Ahsoka series. Soak it in gasoline first.
Set phasers to kill the Ahsoka series. Soak it in gasoline first.
Set phasers to kill the Ahsoka series. Soak it in gasoline first.
Which is, as long as it's not the we are one of many, right? Oh yeah, remember that? Here's the funny thing, Roger. This is the funny thing about all this crap. When I was watching The Acolyte, I was doing the reviews and I was enjoying myself because I was watching it and I was enjoying doing the reviews and talking about it. And it's kind of part of you. When you see the garbage that comes out, you enjoy seeing them shooting themselves, not in the foot, but they're shooting themselves in like the gut. And you kind of really enjoy it, right? You kind of enjoy seeing them absolutely destroy themselves. It's like, wow, okay, this is good. This is so bad that it's actually good. And this is going to be the Rings of Power, right? Rings of Power is coming out just before the Harry Potter series. Rings of Power is going to, over 3 weeks, they're going to release all 10 episodes before year's end. And it's such a bad, right? Rings of Power is so bad that you enjoy watching it because it's so bad, and you're gonna be able to talk about it and laugh about it. But yeah, it's equivalent. It's equivalent. Ahsoka in a gasoline, 10 in the trasha. Yes. We are the Lollipop Kids. You damn right we are, baby. You damn right we are, baby. Oh, jeez. It makes you wonder, like, what has happened to great sci-fi? Like, what has happened to? Do you remember in the 80s and 90s? Like when you go back to the right around late mid 70s to you had you had everything from Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, E.T. You had Blade Runner, you had Close Encounters of the Third Kind, you had Poltergeist, which is, it was horror, but it was still, Spielberg was putting out the stuff. Then you had Indiana Jones coming out. You had, what else am I missing? Space 1999. You had like the 75, even to the 90s, right? You had The Matrix. You had the, all the great everything. You had TNG, this revival of Star Trek and everything that was coming out for 20 or 30 years, even into the 2000s. And I would argue Marvel, like that's sci-fi. It's basically science fiction put into a human being, right? The whole idea of that. We, over the last 10 years, we have science. What do we got left for science fiction? What's left for science fiction? What are we going to do? Starfleet Academy? Starfleet Academy, season 2. We're going to finish season 4 here of Strange New Worlds. Holy jeez. The puppet episode? Are you kidding me? The puppet. Every time I mention the puppet episode, I have to have a drink of wine. I do. Scotty, I gotta have a drink of wine every time I mention the puppet episode of Star Trek. Every time I mention Star Trek Strange New Worlds, it drives me to drink. Not tea or coffee or water. I'm talking red wine. Motherfucker. To your Wednesday. Starfleet Academy season 2. Do you think they're going to release it? Really? Do you think they're going to release it? And you know, at the end of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, right? Because you know what happens to Pike, right? Basically, it's the beginning of the original series, Star Trek. Remember the first episode? And those were a couple of great episodes. When they did the pilot, the actor that did Pike, it didn't have the charisma or the sort of the feel that they wanted, and then they got William Shatner to come, who was a stage actor, right? He was a stage actor from Montreal, and they got him to play William Shatner, and that changed everything. William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy, one of the greatest TV character couples of all time. Spock and William Shatner. Spock and Captain Kirk. Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner were freaking brilliant. Like, that is, nothing like that exists in today's sci-fi. That's my point. Nothing like that exists. And they don't even try for that kind of character actor chemistry. They just write stupid puppet shows at Casablanca, and they try and mimic the Event Horizon. And then we've got, look, I'll give Ahsoka season 2 a chance. I will. I'll give it a chance. But we talked last week about Thrawn, right? The live action Thrawn versus the animated Thrawn. The Thrawn that was in the animated Clone Wars rocked ass. Like, that was like, damn. I don't think I want to fight that Thrawn. That Thrawn looks seriously kick-ass. Season 1 of Westworld. Is that what you're talking about? Season 1 of Westworld? Death by woke and brain damage. Yeah, well, no, you can. Death by woke is a real thing. Death by DEI. That's like episode 2 of Lanterns. They're talking about white men, right? What's your white man doing? What's your white man doing? And you white man, you fucking what? As a screenwriter, I'm like, why the fuck are you even putting that in? Like, what is the, what? The writing in Lanterns is so bad. Is this what it's come down to? That we've become so dumb in our enjoyment of television that we will just literally take whatever's just served up to us, make it stupid. I like my TV stupid because I'm stupid. I enjoy stupid. I don't want anything complicated because when I go to work, I got to like work. Oh my God, I just want my TV to be really stupid, really dumb. Well, you got it with Lanterns. Lanterns is filling that gap for you, baby. It really is. Read this out loud. The puppet show, 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 the puppet show.
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you are, you're garbage!
I can't believe you made me say that out loud. How many times did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. If you weren't related to Dr. Manhattan, okay? Craig, if you weren't related to Dr. Manhattan, I'm not gonna fuck with Dr. Manhattan. Rorschach tried to fuck around with Dr. Manhattan. What happened to Rorschach, right? Unbelievable that actor did not get some sort of a nod as like he was so good. You watch The Watchmen. I gotta watch The Watchmen again this weekend. I got it down. I'm watching The Watchmen again. I'm gonna watch it. Watch The Watchmen. So good. Canadians had a few great entertainers. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, Ryan Gosling, William Shatner. Who else? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Yul Brynner, Westworld. Yes, Yul Brynner. Oh, what a class act that Yul Brynner was, right? Do you remember when he did those television commercials when he got sick, when he got cancer in the early 80s or mid 80s? And he said, whatever you do, don't smoke. Don't smoke. Whatever you do, don't smoke. I remember that was, he passed away soon after that. Yul Brynner was a good actor. In the Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and what else was he in? He was in a few movies that were just classic. You said you'd take a deed every time. You said it so good. I don't have enough wine in there. I got like 2 small mouthfuls left of wine in my cup. It's very tasty. Rush. Oh yeah. Don't Rush. This is the spirit of the radio. And I used to play a lot of guitar, and if someone would ask me what's your favorite band of all time, it's Rush. If I had to have one CD in the car, it could be Moving Pictures, Red Barchetta, right? My uncle has a country place no one knows about. Fucking great. It's just this. Oh, Neil Peart, we miss you, my friend. We really do. Rush is everything. You go back to even the early stuff, Farewell to Kings, YYZ, all that stuff is closer to the heart, right? I mean, this is so much incredible. Did you guys see when they got inducted into the Hall of Fame? If you haven't seen Rush get inducted into the Hall of Fame, watch it. Not the Space Odyssey. Oh, 2112. Oh yeah, 2112. Yeah. Right. Yes, all of it. And then they became they progressed with Permanent Waves, that right? They had Spirit of the Radio, which is basically about the whole radio business. And then which I remember riding my bicycle, and I would have on my cassette tape and Sony Walkman at the time. I would have, and I would go around this huge reservoir that was by my place. I would like 18, 20, was it 20? No, it was about 15 miles. and I would put on moving pictures. And I remember just the sun going down, the summertime, and the smell, the everything. And my uncle has a country, and Limelight, and it's all those in the side B stuff. With all of it, it's just good. Now I'm cooking. Yeah, I feel like I'm cooking. Rush is easily, and when I go onto YouTube, my feed is just filled with Rush, right? My shorts and my logs. You want to see Rush? Annika, the drummer, like she's just pounding. She is rocking ass back there, right? As for Neil Peart, I think Neil Peart, he would look down, he'd be go, damn, well done, like well done. You could see it in Getty's face. You can see it in Getty's face on stage. And I've been on stage many a time with different drummers and different bass players. Because if the bass player and the kick drum aren't in sync, right? It's the bass and the drums. That's your whole meat and potatoes of your entire section live. You can see how Getty really enjoys playing. He's just an incredible bass player. And I used to play. I used to do some thumb slapping and playing on the bass. But you can see how Getty really enjoys playing with Annika and the whole Rush. This will not be the last Rush tour. There's no way. What they've got going, they will finish this tour. I know that Getty doesn't like touring during baseball season because he's a huge baseball fan, but Moving was badass. Yeah, Moving Pictures was amazing. Even then, I remember that Grace Under Pressure came out, right? We didn't know what to expect. Moving Under Your Radar. Grace Under Pressure was a fan. Even Subdivisions, right? After that was the keyboard era for Rush, was Subdivisions. So many. Jeez. Excited for the new chick. Annika, right? Annika's her name, right? Massive. She's doing amazing. She is literally keeping up with Neil Peart. Neil Peart is the drumming god, right? Could you? I mean, that is great stuff. Yeah, that is great stuff. Rush is, and it's amazing how a lot of these older bands now, like I get a lot of Metallica videos on my YouTube feed, and of their latest tour, because they got the stage set up and they got like 80, 90,000 people watching, right? James, like, he's such a good guitar player. He's a great singer. Like, not a great singer in terms of range, but he for what his singing is, he's a great singer for his octave style, for his octave range, and his style of music. And he can play a mean lead guitar while singing, which is a lot. Another guy who I met a few times, Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls. I met him before they became famous, Johnny Resnick. He is a great guitar player. He played lead guitar, except they were a three-piece, right? So Johnny Resnick, I think I met him like 3 or 4 times. And we had drinks at the bar drinking. Great guy. Johnny Resnick, Goo Goo Dolls, great guy. Such a great guy. He is everyone. There's no everyone likes Johnny Resnick, and great guitar player. Plays lead guitar, sings, but of course, now they get older. They put a couple of guys in the background so they can focus on performing. I would love to see. Not a huge Bon Jovi fan, but I'm a big enough Bon Jovi fan with some of their music where I would love to see Richie Sambora come back. Because I think Richie Sambora is an amazing guitar player. He's an amazing singer. I would love to see Richie Sambora back on the big stage. I'd like to see Richie. I'm a bigger Richie Sambora fan than I am a John Bon Jovi. I know it. Actually, I know it, as a matter of fact. I want to see that Richie Sambora guitar playing. He's a fucking great guitar player. And anyway, that's music, right? That's good stuff. Gugu's wow, bro, older. Yeah. Yeah, Gugu, like, Johnny Resnick is, I think when you meet people from the bands, you get a better affinity. He doesn't have a great voice, but he's got a great voice. It's like Sting. Sting doesn't have a great voice, but he's got a great voice. You know what I mean, right? Sting is like, it's like Bono, U2. Yeah, he's got good range. He's got good pitch. He's got good breath control. Is he a great singer? No, but he's a fucking great singer. Right? I mean, I've met so many incredible singers in my life, especially from so many great female singers. Their pitch is amazing. They sound freaking amazing. Everything. But there's something that just breaks some people out. Luck, timing, that stuff all helps. But look, life is just a box of chocolates. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But we covered a lot of stuff tonight. Star Wars, Ahsoka, what happened to the great sci-fi? I don't know. Are we going to get more great sci-fi? Roger, Aerosmith live are pretty. Yes. There's a guy. Where has Aerosmith been? I mean, where have they been? I think when you look at all of their great songs that they've had over the years, Steve Tyler is like Steve Perry. Having been on stage, played, and he used to sing and play and all that stuff. Yeah. But Steve Tyler and Steve Perry, these are singers that while they're singing, you could punch them in the gut as hard as you want, and they still wouldn't go off pitch. They still would not go off pitch, right? Steve Perry. Oh, I come to you with open arms. Like his pitch, like the resonance of his voice. These singers were given stuff that Sammy Hagar is another singer where he was given a voice that is just kick ass. Like, seriously, Billy Idol should not have a voice. Billy Idol, what he did to his voice, he shouldn't have a voice left. But his voice is still as strong as it ever was. It's insane. It's insane. The drummer in the group Tool. Oh, jeez. I totally forgot about Tool. Lateralis. Oh, my gosh. I don't know that. I don't know that one. Lateralis. Yeah, I can't play it. Okay, Tool. That I remember Tool. Skinny Puppy. Skinny Puppy. Skinny Puppy. There are some bands from like the late 80s, early 90s. Skinny Puppy. I don't even remember. I don't remember what songs they sang, but a lot of great musicians. Oh yeah, niche. Open Arms movie. Heavy Metal, great adult cartoon. Heavy Metal was fantastic. I haven't seen Heavy Metal since the last time I saw it was mid 90s, like 25 years ago. Last time I saw Heavy Metal. It could even be longer. Could even be longer than that. But I would love to see Aerosmith. I would love to see. I think these guys, like the Rolling Stones, are touring into their 80s. The Rolling Stones are still touring. Mick Jagger is going, like, they're in their early 80s, aren't they? And they're still going. Sober from Tool. It brings back. I remember I used to be a big Sex Pistols fan back in the 70s, 77 or 78, whenever they first came out. I was also a band called Generation X. If you remember, do you remember the band Generation X? They were from England. They were from Britain, and their lead singer was a guy named Billy Broad. Gen X. Lead singer was a guy named Billy Broad, who eventually turned his name into Billy Idol. But I was a big Gen X fan, Generation X. They were sort of a punk band, up there with the British, punk era, and very melodic. It was melodic punk. That's what Billy Broad did before he became Billy Idol with Gen X. It was melodic punk, and he's a great frontman. He's got a solid look, right? They must be on some good stuff. Yeah, the best stuff. Yeah. Anarchy in the UK. If you watch, there's a movie with the Sex Pistols. It's a great movie too, right? I think is it called Anarchy in the UK or something like that? The Sex Pistols movie is a good movie to watch. I liked it. Sid Vicious. I loved Sid Vicious, and especially when he died there when he moved to New York and everything. Great story. Sid. I think that movie was called Sid. Billy Idol was great. He had that Flesh for Fantasy, Eyes Without a Face, Rebel Yell. Like it seems like all these great bands get like 2 or 3 records, right? Prince had. Oh, remember Prince back in that time? Look, the 80s were killer. I mean, it's killer music. Michael Jackson. Like, there's so much music. Joan Jett. Yeah, Joan Jett. She's still cranking them out, eh? Joan, this was good. This was good stuff. Especially if you're old enough to remember it. Like, obviously, we all are. A bunch of old fucks. Just a bunch of old fucks. But we're also old enough to remember the good sci-fi, the good music, the good sci-fi. Right around that 80s, do you remember all the good sci-fi that was coming out, Mose? We're talking everything from Indiana Jones to even going back 2001: A Space Odyssey to Star Trek, Star Wars. It was endless. And what does it come down to? The puppet show. It's come down. We've hit the puppet show at Star Trek. Serenity now. My aunt went to high school with Sheila E. She's a drummer, right? I got her song in my head. I can't remember. Oakland High School. I remember Sheila E. I see her. Well, what's that song called? She had a big hit, right? And that would have been late 80s, right around Milli Vanilli time. Milli Vanilli. I remember Prince. Prince got a start. That's right. Prince discovered a lot of people. I just watched the Michael movie, guys. I didn't see it in theaters. It was way better than I was expecting. The Michael movie. If you're at home and you're going to stream it, you will enjoy the Michael movie. The Michael movie. The guy that plays Michael Jackson. Oh my God. He does everything. He does the singing, the dancing, everything. He should win an Oscar because to do that is insane. You've got to learn the moves. You got to learn the songs. You got to sing the songs. That guy should give him an Oscar. That is unbelievable. As a musician, I'm thinking, what? He sang those songs too? Jafar Jackson, I think his name is. Watch Michael. Great. Look, it's better than watching The Mandalorian and Grogu again. Like Michael Jackson, that was a good movie. I'm looking forward to this. Supposed to be a second one. They're gonna Lita Ford. Jeez, bro. Damn. Is Lita Ford still touring? Lita Ford tickets, 27 concert dates. She is touring. Holy shit. She is. September 19th, September 20th, October 3rd, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Rancho Mirage. Where is she playing? The showroom? I don't know how big. So she's not playing. Yeah, I wouldn't expect her to play arenas, but looks like she's got a few dates. All right, that's good. You make a really good living, right? These old rockers, they make a really good living. The glamorous life we all need to glamorous life. Also, if you're talking about the new movie about Michael J, that was his nephew. Who was his nephew? The Glamorous Life by Sheila E. Also, if you were talking about the new movie about that was his nephew. But yeah, there's a bit of delay. Yeah. Cherry Bomb, right? Cherry Bomb 2. That's right. Yeah. I still think I think what defines that era is the science fiction and the music, the movies. Right? What were we getting? What were we getting today? From a his nephew played his uncle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. What we're getting today from and that was part of one of the big things that I really want to talk about was what happened to all the great sci-fi. What do we have to look forward to? What do we have to look forward to for science fiction? Now, if you're talking about science fiction and you're going to include the Marvel MCU, there's not much to look forward to in the DCU. I got some news for you. The DCU is it's not going well.
Hey, baby.
Well, no, I'm not going to be. No, fucking. The DCU ain't going that well. It's a lot of shit movies strung together in a shit universe. James Gunn is way out of his league. He is. He got lucky with some Guardians. He put all of his ideas into a couple of Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And now he thinks he could run a studio in the DC universe. Well, he's proved himself wrong. I won't cut him down, but I will cut his ability to create a frickin' DC universe. Give me the Snyderverse 100% of the time over this bullshit. Give me the Snyderverse. I will go back and watch Superman. I will watch Batman v Superman, and I'll watch frickin' Justice League 100 times out of 100 before I watch Superman and Supergirl again. Give me the Snyderverse, please. But what do we got to look forward to, right? Now, if we're talking Doomsday, we're talking Part 3 in Dune. Part 3 in Dune, looking forward to that. TV-wise, we're going to a little bit more Alien Earth. I hope it's... the Alien franchise is wiped out. They're doing Blade Runner 2099. That's okay. Really? They're going transgender on that one too, right? Transgender 2099. I guess I guess that's the cool thing to do, right? Take your series transgender. I'm not saying that Heather or the Hunter, what's her name, is not. It just isn't. Look, when Harrison Ford took the role in Blade Runner, it was a defining role. I don't think this is the way you continue with the Blade Runner. I look, nothing against Hunter or whatever. I forgot the names. Those names escape me. But that's the problem with sci-fi. We really don't have too much to look forward to. Except for season 2 of Starfleet Academy and season 5 of Strange New Worlds and Ahsoka season 2. That's about it. Movies are going to like the music industry. Trash!
You're nothing but garbage! That's what you want! You're garbage!
That's what you want to say, right? That's yes, destruction of entertainment. Oh, fuck yeah. Wiped Out, buddy. Misery and Conformity. Oh, yeah. It is bad. It's bad. I don't know. David Ellison, for all we hear that from David Ellison at Paramount, if the Warner Brothers deal goes through, I don't know how a $10 billion company, and I worked in the stock market for many years, a $10 billion company is buying a $70 billion company. They're using debt to buy it, so they don't have to issue stock. So when you don't issue, when you get debt, there's no voting control, right? If you issue stock, you start issuing voting control. Now you can try and issue stock without voting control, without any voting attached to it. That's a tough thing to do on Wall Street. We're selling Class A shares without voting. Well, excuse me. Why? Yeah. So basically, they have what, 30 or 40 billion dollars worth of Saudi money. So you're gonna have Paramount, Warner Brothers merger. And you're going to have more money coming from outside the United States to purchase this massive media company. And look, Larry Ellison is not doing that well at Oracle. The stock went up for a little while. It was at like $350, but now it's at like back to 150. So Larry Ellison is not feeling that rich. Not okay. He's still worth $200 billion, but he's putting up a lot of the money. That means he's going to have to take loans against his stock, or he's going to have to sell. He won't sell the stock. He'll take loan. Like, really? But the foreign ownership. So look, David Zaslav has paid off over $20 billion worth of Warner debt since he took it over in 2023. It had $53 billion in debt, or $56 billion in debt, and now has $32 billion in debt. And Warner Brothers is profitable to $6 or $7 billion per year. Profitable. I hear people out there that don't know fuck all about the financial industry. Oh, they're doing so bad they'll have to like break it up in parts. No. Do you have any idea how profitable Warner Brothers is? David Zaslav will have that debt paid off in 5 years, but he doesn't need to. He's already at a 3.54 asset to current debt ratio, current asset ratio, 3.5. That's very manageable, very manageable. But he pays off another 5 to 10 billion. Oh, geez, Warner Brothers is a powerhouse. That's why I'm thinking Warner Brothers doesn't have to sell. They're 7-8 times the size of Paramount. Why would you sell? You're so much bigger than Paramount. It makes no sense. The Ellisons are going to buy this with debt, and they're going to buy it with $40 billion worth of Saudi cash. So the Saudis are going to own a huge chunk. So it's basically foreign ownership of one of the biggest studios in Hollywood if they merge. 2099, not all holes deserve a gopher. Miss me with the transaction movies. Yeah, I have no. My opinions on feminism are well known. Feminism is a form of hate, right? Feminism is a form of hate. Feminists hate. Let's just be real. They fucking hate. They are horrible people. I don't care if you agree with me or disagree. Fuck you. They are. Horrible people, feminists. I have no desire to have any of them around me. Someone comes to, oh, I'm a feminist. All right, well, I get the fucking doors right over there. I have no idea. Because you know what? They're dangerous. They're dangerous. If you own a business and you hire a feminist, and you're in California, you'll have a lawsuit on you. You'll have like some $1 million claim on some bullshit claim that, yeah, believe me. They do. The damn rights they do. Look, most people are good people. Men, women, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much the color of your skin. It makes no difference what that is. It makes no difference. Most people are good people. We get along. But there you go. That's the show, guys, right? That's the show. That is we are starting, I did mention it earlier on, we are going to be starting a Monday night show after Labor Day a Monday night show on Dimension Zero. So Dimension Zero will be Monday and Wednesday because we got to put another show in. We really do. Dimension Zero is got a good. We're growing. It's growing really well. It's growing really well. Great people. Crank, Ben Feister, Scotty, Roger, a whole bunch of people. They try to make you feel bad as a man existing. Exactly. But that's the bully, right? They're bullies. Feminists, they yell and scream, and they are evil, ugly people. The way they're bullies. Like they gang up. They're bullies. I mean, they're bullies. Ask Johnny Depp. Ask Johnny Depp. Thank you, Johnny Depp, for doing that. Because I think Johnny Depp was one of the guys that literally ended the Me Too movement as we knew it. Johnny Depp, love you, brother. Love you, brother. Love you for doing that for all guys. Because what, believe all women? Believe all women? Frack you, right? That's frack you. So that is the show, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow night for Poprageous because I'm retooling Poprageous. That's the yeah. So maybe I might do it. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, next Wednesday, we're going to be back with Dimension Zero. Like I say, after Labor Day, we're going... Oh, yes, sorry.
So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all.
That, you're damn right, Crank. Yeah. You know what? I might pop on for like an hour tomorrow night. I think, yeah. Yeah, if anyone, you know what, if I'm going to be sitting here watching, like, you know, if I'm going to, like, I might as well, like, pop on, have a glass of wine, and just shoot some poop, right? Just totally unscripted. What are we going to talk? I don't know what we're going to talk about. I have no idea. I won't even know until I go live, and then it's just total ad-lib, like with a lot of what tonight was. It's like, you know, a little bit of ad. I might do that tomorrow night. Just do an hour of whatever the frick comes up. But I have some work to do on the Poprageous channel, so... shorty, yeah, maybe short, hour and a half. I don't know. But I think, yeah, I think I might do that tomorrow. Poprageous, just do a little one, right? Just kind of like have a glass of wine and just serenity now. Everyone, guys, thank you so much. We had a great evening. Crank, Scotty, Roger, Ben Feister left us. We had a whole bunch of people earlier on. This is look. I call it Zero Nation, right? It's Zero Nation. A whole bunch of people that I like. It's like-minded people that are just good people, and I really feel that almost everyone that comes in, that if we're sitting here or if we were sitting in a pub somewhere, belly to belly, we'd be just as cordial and friends as we are in this environment. I feel that. I do, and it feels good. It feels good. So. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Danny Alex. This is Dimension Zero. And as always, have yourselves a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow night on Poprageous. I'll pop on. And it's almost the end of summer. Get out there and enjoy a little bit of the last bits of summer, little bits and pieces of summer, my friends. So have a great sleep, guys. Again, thank you very much. And I'll see you mañana.